Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday the 2nd of March. Oh, let's get moving. And I'm heading home at 4:30. We're having an early finish because it's too chuffing cold in work to be sitting around in there any longer. So this week, what's this week been like? It's it's been quite an insane week, to be honest. As you can tell, and anyone in the UK already knows, we've had a bit of snow this week in the UK. It's been a heck of a snowy week. I've never known as much snow, to be honest. Not for a long number of years. So it's been very cold, very snowy. I mean, we were on -5 the last couple of mornings when I was setting off for work. So that's incredibly cold for us. I know that some parts of the world get used to having lots of snow and freezing temperatures and -10 and 15 ridiculous numbers, but the thing is, of course, if you're expecting that, you're prepared for it and you have all the right kit and plenty of warm clothing and you keep all your houses and stuff all sorted out to account for that extra cold. We're not used to it, so it's just completely throws us all out of proportion. We don't know what we're doing. Everything's cold and frozen up, and heating stopped working at home on Wednesday night, and it turned out that was to do with the condenser boiler drain. Come on, people, you can just go in this lane here. It's a two lanes. Use both lanes. I'm a bit out of wonk here. I'll change that when I get to the petrol station to do Mr. Ness's words of wisdom and drop my bootload of parcels off. I have to roast a load of coffee today. Mostly about 10 kilos of Yirgacheffe. I have to do 2 roasts of Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. People just love the Yirgacheffe. Absolutely love it. I get through loads of that. Talking about coffee, I also got some new Thailand coffee, and I think I mentioned it last week, but it came in fantastic. Doi Chang Estate Thailand coffee. Oh, it's fantastic. Love it. Monday, as soon as I got a chance to do it, I was in roasting. I had some roasting to do anyway, but I was desperate to roast that Thailand coffee. Really enjoyed that. So that tonight will be a post on Steam It, my coffees of the world. Will be the Thailand Doi Chang. But don't worry, Mr. Nellis, I'll be trying to get this uploaded before I do a Steam It post, just for you. So yeah, it's been a snowy, freezing cold week. Like I say, on Wednesday night, the heater at home mysteriously just stopped heating properly. It was making the water lukewarm, but it wasn't really working right, and it was making some funny thuddering noises and all sorts of. So a bit of a mystery. I trailed outside in the dark and snowstorms and wind and everything. Trailed out, and lo and behold, it was the drain, because it's a condenser boiler. It has this plastic drain hose going down, and where it joins the sort of the gutter down there at the bottom, the snow had like piled up around the bottom bit, and obviously then the water had dripped out and turned it all to ice, and it had just frozen the bottom, completely lock solid frozen with ice. And of course, because it was blocked, then the boiler couldn't do what it was supposed to do by releasing water. So I had to mess about doing that. Crikey, it's busy here tonight. I'll not be popular for parking here, but never mind. So I can't do that in a minute. So yeah, it frozen solid, so I had to pour boiling hot water from the kettle down, quite a few runs in and out. Of course, that was great because I was trudging through snow and then bringing all the snow back in the house again. But yeah, sure enough, went a couple of kettles, and then all of a sudden you did this burbling, and then the boiler kicked in properly and worked as it should do. So that was a great save the day. Right, I'm going to go and get my parcels done, and then I shall be back shortly. Okie doke. Okay, I'm back from dropping the old parcels off. Made him super happy. and a big pile of parcels. So we're going to do Mr. Nice's words of wisdom. I'll move further down, so if anyone needs to use the next pump they can do. Pause a minute. And let's quickly run through these. I'm eager to get home in the warm, to be honest. Been cold all day. I warmed up a bit roasting coffee because the roaster gets pretty damn hot, obviously, as it's a coffee roaster. Yeah, so that warmed me up a bit, but otherwise, whew. Right, things to talk about on your vlog, says Mr. Richard Nellis. Turn the volume down now, Richard, if anyone's listening in to you listening on the iPad. Oh dear, oh, he wasn't very popular. It doesn't help, they come like hell for leather down that hill. You got no chance to get out hardly. Right, Stephen Fry has got prostate cancer. That's terrible, that, actually. I like him as well. He's a good actor and comedian. Yeah, so well, I don't know what the recovery chances of that are, actually, to be honest. But hopefully he'll come out all right from it. Richard's been to Abbey House Museum and he saw a mobile Peter Rabbit theatre there, and his mum went to the museum as a school trip when she was 9 years old in 1972, giving your mother's age away, Richard. Oh dear. She liked the street exhibition, and I've also been to Thackeray Museum on Saturday afternoon. You get about, Richard, you really do. I'm impressed. You know, you do far more things than I do. When I'm saying that, by the time I finish work on the weekend, all I want to do is chill out. Well, actually, all I do on a Saturday now is create the Steam It coffee vlog, which has turned into a right sort of thing. Big comeback, bit of a thing, yeah. So he's also watched RoboCop 3, Cool Runnings is a good film, actually. I like Cool Runnings. Species 1 and The Borrowers. That's a right mixed bag of films, Richard, to be honest. You know, you're going from RoboCop 3 to The Borrowers. Two extremes, isn't it, really? The extreme violence of RoboCop compared to The Borrowers, which is one of the sort of happiest, sort of joyous films with all fun and life and happiness. So very good, really, Richard, very good. He's also been to Murgatroyd's and the Royal Armouries, and he's seen the Ancient China show there on Monday afternoon. Great. This is going on a bit, Richard. Crikey, I'm never going to get home at this rate. Me, as I sang the Addams Family theme at the Feathers pub on Tuesday evening. Oh, good to see you back singing at the Feathers, Richard. Very good. This is recording, isn't it? I wouldn't like to think I've done all this talking and then it wasn't even recording me. My mum has been ill with a flu and cold only on Wednesday, and World Book Day was yesterday. Schools have been off though because of all the freezing cold weather. So the boys had, yeah, he's had a great week. He's been relaxing at home, just playing about, doing a bit of gaming. Some neighbours have been over, neighbours' kids to play with him as well. So he's been well away with it. He has, well away. So yeah, it's been a hectic week, to be honest. Like I say, last Saturday, spent another Saturday pounding on the computer doing the vlog on Steam It. It's really just evolved ridiculously as the whole vlog thing. I mean, it started out as that idea that I'd do the video vlog on Steam It, just leave sort of the video link there. And then I kind of realised that Steam It's such a blogging place, it's not such a video place, but you know, videos have their place there. And they have their own video player, the DTube, to post your sort of Steam It based videos. But you know, for me, I'm kind of conscious that some people just don't want to sit and watch a video, so I kind of started making the blog post with those sort of like stills of my vlog journey, and then just filling out some text explaining what I was talking about, so they didn't have to watch the video, they could just read through it. And then it kind of went on to the GIFs, and the GIFs I think work really well because you've got like a live action image there to see on the page, so you're not looking at a static picture or, you know, just the YouTube video that you've got to click play on and then watch it, you've got these live action GIFs going, and that's worked really well. And like I say, now I've kind of evolved it to another level where it kind of covers my journey and experience on Steemit during the week. So all the places, all the posts I've been to and enjoyed, and all that the content creators have enjoyed, and sort of integrated all those. But it's taken quite a long time for me to put it all together, because there's so many different people's posts, and I've got to link back to them and refer to them and put a bit about what I enjoyed about the certain bits here, there and everywhere, and then throwing in more pictures and things. So yeah, that kind of post turned into a sort of an epic sort of event, as it were, for me now. But you know, I get there, I still enjoying doing it, and everyone seems to appreciate the work I'm doing, so
30 miles
you can't argue with that very much. Was interesting this week on Steemit that someone created a sort of a post looking at the stats of how many comments had been placed on Steemit, and did like the top, I don't know if it was a top 50 or something, you know, top 50 accounts for most comments placed on other blog posts. So really the top commentators of Steemit. So obviously quite a lot of the top were the upvote bots. So the upvote bots obviously tend to comment on someone's post to say you've been upvoted by this bot by X%, and whatever else, bit of gump. So obviously they're going to be at top on the comment range because so many people are using the upvote bots. So there's a lot of comments getting placed. But it was interesting, there's quite a few humans on there. So funny enough, Ash, it's ABNH123 or something, who did that particular post, he was in it. Then Tattoo J, who I've known for some time, he was in there as a top commentator as well. And would you believe, I was a top commentator as well. I'm in the top 50 for making the most comments on Steemit, so that's kind of amazing, really. I know I do a hell of a lot of commentating, and funnily enough, on Tuesday night, I even instigated my own little new twist on things, which I've amusingly called free commenting. Hashtag free commenting. So yeah, Tuesday night I hit up the mothership, which is the alliance-based upvote. It's not a bot, well it is a bot, but it's alliance specific. We've all shared a little bit of our SP into it to give it a big upvote, and then what it does is it just goes around and it upvotes each one of the members of the alliance with its 100% upvote, and then it'll recharge back to 100%, do another one, recharge. So it'll just go round us all and give us all that little bit of a boost on our posts. I think it's upvoting nearly $2 now, so that's quite a generous upvote to receive as part of it. But anyway, I went through, and basically on Tuesday night, the last 7 days, it had upvoted 60 accounts at that point, and I went and visited each one of those accounts it had upvoted, and made sure I'd upvoted a recent post of theirs and also commented on a recent post of theirs. And yeah, I did it. I got through all 60 of those in the night, and I think I'd done about 20 during the day as well, so I did a hell of a lot of commenting on Tuesday. To be fair, Wednesday I wasn't that busy, and yeah, I was doing a lot of video uploading, of course, because I've had all these snow videos, I've had to do all them, and that takes a bit of messing about with. I think Wednesday I was struggling with, I was trying to get some music, and I wanted to do something a bit different. I just got this idea I wanted to do something a bit old 90s dance tracks that I like the most. Just because I'm not getting monetized by YouTube now, so stuff you YouTube, I'm going to throw up copyright music, and you know, if YouTube eventually kicks me off for doing it, I mean, at the moment all they're saying is that we're going to run ads for the content producers, which fine, put ads on for someone else on my videos, I don't really care. You always said they were rubbish, and whoa, shit, scared the chuff out of me, that did. It's a bit windy. So yeah, you know, if YouTube aren't going to monetize my videos, well, I'll just put, you know, any old copyright content up there. You know, these are old music tracks that are probably long since lost. There's a good chance that the content creators, the music authors themselves, will probably appreciate the fact that I'm resurging their old music and, you know, putting it out there for the world again to enjoy. There'll be many people who watch my videos who've never heard those dance tracks before, and now they can. No, don't mind me, I was just driving up this road thinking, great, what a day to crash into someone a Friday on the way home. So yeah, so I did that, all that uploading and stuff. Kept me super busy. And then last night I did a post. So did the vlog post on Saturday. Sunday I did the Sublime Sunday. Somehow I started that, and I'm now committed to do a post on a Sunday for Sublime Sunday. Then, oh, let's hope this is not too slippy here. So I got Sublime Sunday. Then I had a post break, to be honest, because I say I've got to get up with catching up with other people's posts, and you can't make posts and read posts and do comments, and it's too much doing things. And I'm already doing a lot of things. I'm working and I'm trying to sort the family out as well and everything. There's only so much you can do in a day. I think the binmen have been and left all the bins just astray everywhere by the looks of it. Oh God, this road's falling to bits. I think that's a bit they repaired and it's gone all to wonk again. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, to be honest. But we'll see how we get on anyway. So last Friday as well, I joined in something. I'd heard about it a lot, and I've not again got a chance to do it. And it was All Play Friday with Top K-Pop, Madge K-Popalicious. And it's a kind of like a music show. There's the Discord chat goes on, and there's like chat and there's competitions and whatever else. And then you can also watch the video live with Madge just on the video doing her sort of music play and playing the music and just running the show and keeping the chat going. And yeah, I loved it last week. There's a bit of bin lid in the middle of the floor. It's not my bin. It doesn't look like they've emptied our bins, but there's a bin lid. I can't drive over the bin lid, so I'm going to have to get out the car just to move the bin lid. Very annoying. Wind. Right, just give me a moment. Just amuse yourselves. Just watch the empty stuff, yeah? Right. There, so bin lid moved. I don't want to be running over that. So yeah, so joined in last week. First time I've tried getting into it, and really enjoyed it, to be honest. This is one of the best times I'd had on the internet, just arsing about for ages. It was great fun. The chat was great in the little chat thing, and there's all these little competitions. I won one Steam back dollar, because they have these competitions. It's just like quizzes, really. You know, it's come up with a name for this, that, and the other. I think what it was, what's a group of bird watchers called, and everyone was sort of guessing that, and it was Twitchers. I put Twitchers, so I won one Steam dollar, which I thought, that's great. You know, I just won a Steam dollar just for answering a simple question like that. So really enjoyed it. And that little boy over there, why is he out in the road? He's a bit young to be out on his own. Just seeing this car coming round as well, so I hope he doesn't knock him over. It's cold for him to be out, that little lad. Don't know where he's come from. Anyway, so there's going. Oh, he's thingy from there. He wants to get back in his house. He's not even got hardly any clothes on. Forget his name now. Nice little lad, but he's always getting out and about. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Great time with Madge, K-pop, and all the other guys. Hazim, who's in Tunisia, I think he is actually. He's a good laugh actually. So yeah, had great fun, good laugh. Won $1, which you can't argue about that. So yeah, I'm going to join in again this week. The only problem about it is it starts at 1 AM UK time, because of course they're all based in America, so it must be like 9 PM there. But yeah, 1 AM UK. So I'm going to decide. I mean, last week I managed to stay up for it till 3. I think I stayed up till and then crashed. Then tonight, I don't know. I could do with having a power nap. You know, like going to bed at 10 and getting like a couple of hours. We might get 3 hours if I did 10, because it starts at 1 AM. But I don't know, because I've got this feeling if I do that, when my alarm goes off, I'll just like wake up and go, I'm too tired, and go back to sleep again. So I kind of want to stay awake for it, but I'm worried if I do, I'll just flake about, I'll get to 1:30, I'll just be like nodding off in front of the computer or something. So tricky, I don't know, but it was great. I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely going to be back tonight one way or the other, even if I have to like prop my eyes open. Right, I'm off in. It's too cold to be sitting about talking on the phone. So have a good weekend and week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Hopefully it'll be a bit warmer then as well. Okay, see ya.